Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're back for kind of a redemption round. We're at Alcyon Woods again, the shorts, or the red tees. Back on hole 1, trying to get a little bit of revenge for my last round here, which didn't go quite so well. Throw my banger GT and let's see how this goes. Turned that way over, but I did fight through everything, so I am up pin high. I'm just very far left. Pretty far outside the circle. Yeah. So, this is my first putt, in quotes, of the day. It's a pretty outside my range. I gotta straddle out. There's a bunch of trees in my way. Oof, right by the basket. But it'll give me an easy par. So we can, at least I can move on to hole 2 with, as I saunter on over, move on to hole 2 at even, so I'm not losing anything despite that pretty egregious first throw. So moving on to hole 2, it's 406-foot par 4. Again, I'm trying to throw my Mako 3 down the left gap. I just want to throw it straight. Don't really want any fade. It's in champion plastic, so it'll have a little bit of fade, but just kind of want to throw it straight down the left side. And I missed my line again, but I hit the tree in the middle. So I'm getting closer to hitting my line. But not quite there yet. So here I'm throwing rock in DX plastic. This one is a little bit overstable still. So it'll have a nice finish at the end, and I'm kind of just trying to throw it around everything, straight up the left gap. And I get a pretty good flex, don't hit anything. I get kind of a skip into the rough, but it shouldn't be anything too bad. You know, it shouldn't take a birdie completely out of the equation, but I'm pretty far outside the circle, probably 60 or so feet. I don't know how far I am away, but you can see that little orange feather thing. That's the circle, and I gave that no chance, but it settled, so I'll have a nice tap-in par. As I set down my mini, pick up my putter, and try to tap it out from probably 10 feet away. Dead center. Just kidding. It was left side. But it stuck, so what are you going to do? As we move on to hole 3, 186-foot par 3. Again, this is just kind of a simple hyzer with my AVR X3. I'm really just trying not to juice it over the top of the basket. See how it goes? A little inside, but actually a lot inside. I think I had a good skip. I recorded this a while ago. I don't really remember how this round went. I ended up in, I think, the same place I did in the last video at Alcyon. Got to straddle out. But I am, this is within my makeable range, so hopefully I can sink this one. I needed like one more chain, and that thing was made. But you know, you got to take what you can. Like, it was a bad throw, so that's fine. Hole 4, 338 feet. I'm going for it on this one. Last time I kind of just was playing a layup, but this time I'm throwing my T-bird, trying to flex it around the trees in the middle, and I'm trying to eagle this. And I turn over my T-bird a little bit, but it fights pretty well, and I get a really good kick out to the middle of the fairway. So I am in really good position to at least get a birdie. And I'm deciding to forehand, and I don't really know why. I don't really know what was in my way that I decided not to do a backhand, but spike it right under the basket. Pretty solid shot, if I do say so myself. And I do, because I just did. Alright. Can move up and have a chance at the birdie. Get under par for the round, I believe. Nice. If you hear in the background, there's a little bit of rain sounds. It wasn't It wasn't raining during the round when I was playing, but it had rained the night before, so there's a lot of water up in the trees coming down as we move on to hole 5. Par 4, 341 feet. I think that's my theory. So I used to try to throw it on hyzer, have it flip up, and then flip over to kind of match the fairway. But instead, I realized that you have enough room to just throw anhyzer, and so I'm doing that, trying to just get it up to the gap. I threw it a little bit far, but it's not terrible. I still have a look. And I believe I'm throwing my banger GT. And I'm inside, saw that off a little bit, hit a tree, kick further right even than it was going. But I mean, again, when I'm playing, I'm kind of trying to play for par, you know. I'm still a newer player. I'm not really trying to break any course records. I'm just trying to have a nice clean round of golf. So, see if I can make this though, to go 2 down in a round. Sounded like I hit a little bit of the basket, but unfortunately it didn't stick. So I go off screen and boop, we make it. So move on to hole 6, which is a 187-foot par 3. Again, just similar to hole 3, just throwing my AVR X3 straight, hoping it finishes to the right. And I don't think I thought this was good. I thought it was pretty sawed off, but joke's on me, it was parked. LOL. So don't listen to what I just said. That was stupid as hell. So then we move on to a hole 7, 266 foot par 3. Just again trying to throw my Mako right to the right of that tree in the middle, and just let it naturally glide down the hill. And that's 2 holes in a row that are parked.
Revengeance.
I'm stoked. I'm not going to say revengeance except for right now because I say it enough in the friggin' coverage. So,
revengeance.
That was 2 times. That was 3 times in like a minute. So this is hole 8, 366 foot par 4, but it's incredibly uphill, so it plays much further than that. I'm throwing my Inspire, which is a pretty understable fairway driver. I'm just trying to get it up the center of the fairway. Hopefully make it close to the top of the hill, but I just don't turn it enough and I end up over to the right. That's the mistake I make most frequently.
After all,
it's not the worst, but it's alright. So now I'm just trying to, I'm in a really bad place. So I'm just trying to flex my justice, seeing if I can get a good, nice flex, and I throw it right into the ground. That was such a bad shot. I made it I honestly made 40 feet of forward progress. And now I'm just trying to lay up. I cannot believe that one in.
Revengeance.
Unreal.
Revengeance. Ouch.
So with that, feeling great, moving on to hole 9, 172 foot par 3. It's a little buggy. Going through my banger GT, try to, follow up that really nice birdie save with a decent drive off this tee. Let's see my consistency. Not great. It's not great, my consistency. We missed my upshot, but I juiced it way past the basket. So I have a bit of a tester coming back. Let's see if I can make this. I have to straddle out a little bit. There's a tree in my way. If I can save par after that great birdie save. Nope. Hit some cabbage. But that'll leave me with an easy tap in, I think. And it'll kind of even out from the last birdie save to this terrible showing. But, we'll move on to the back nine and see how I do. Like, comment, subscribe. Check me out the next video. And here's that turtle again.
This guy, he is in his shell.
And I'll see you in the next thing, everybody.
Oops, sorry, guy. Going on to the next thing.